Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I am James and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. I do apologize this video didn't make it out earlier in the week. We have been so busy. Even after Black Friday, our store has just been insane. And because I shoot a lot of the videos at the store, I don't want you guys hearing like customers in the background, or not that I don't love my customers, but also like the bells on the front and all that. So I do apologize for it getting out this late, but I did want to make sure to get a big video in before the end of the week. Now, with that being said, so as you saw by the title, so many things can go wrong with aquariums, but it's how we react. Is coughing. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's how we react which makes the difference. Now, how can this little sponge filter here save your fish? Now, it's quite simple. Bad things happen. We could lose power. And coming into winter months, that is a strong possibility. Now, there's two things when the power goes out. Either have a backup generator or, well, have a backup generator. But that's not true because sponge filters are the cure. And you may ask, how does a sponge filter make a difference if I have no power? Well, guess what? They sell battery packs that can run an air line which runs to your sponge filter, which keeps airflow going through your aquarium. Now, this also works when, let's say you have a tank crack, a tank blow out. You're transporting fish from one house to another house or to another apartment. These sponge filters come into play. And all you do is, let's say you have a sump, you can throw this in the sump. You don't have to hook it to anything. There's no airlines or anything like that. You don't have to hook it to it. Just throw it in. Same thing with an aquarium. You can hide this in the back next to the other sponge filter. What happens is, while it's in there, and this is actually how we transport fish to national shows, is the bacteria, as it sits in the tank, grows on this filter as well. That way, if we need to be an emergency, let's say we have canister filters and we lose power, guess what? There's no more flow, there's no more aeration, there's no more power. So, if you have a pond, you can also throw a couple of these in the pond. That way they're just as a backup. Now, these little sponge filters are only $5. So, they are definitely worth it. Now, you're like, well, if I have to start over, then what do I do? Well, all you do is take this sponge filter, put it in your new tank. It's already got the bioload on it. Give it a couple of days and you have just fast cycled your tank. This is how we do national shows, where we will have a bunch of these in the pond, and when the time comes, well, guess what? We used to haul water that was treated and that was ready, but we were eating a lot of fuel carrying that much water. So what we did was we started fast cycling aquariums. I can't tell you how many times these little sponge filters, and it doesn't even have to be these. It could be the green dual sponge filter. It could be the big bulky ones, whatever floats your boat. We like using little ones because they don't take up a whole lot of room. They're not an eyesore, and they are perfect for the job. Like I said, things happen, whether it's a tank blowing out, power outage with snow and ice. This is so nice to have. Now, I wish I had one of the battery packs. I normally do, but we're out of stock of them right now. But you can pick them up at a lot of different pet stores or just online. And they are really amazing to have. Also, you can have let's say you just have like an adapter to go from your car to a pump, and then to the sponge filter. Now, I have had to do that a couple of times. And when you have as many tanks as we do, it's a real issue, especially if you lose power. But it's very, very, very simple. Drop one of these in, and leave it alone. Leave it there until there's an emergency. Guess what? If there's no emergency, you don't need it. Awesome. You can help your buddy going, hey man, I'm trying to fast start this tank. What do I use? You use this. That's in the tank. That's what you do. So, with that being said, guys, I hope this helped out a lot. We do get this question quite often. What happens if we lose power, if we have a tank blowout? How do we set up a new tank on the go? And for $5, well, plus the cost of whatever battery pack you have, which can range anywhere from 10 to a lot of money, depending on how crazy you go. Or you just special and have a backup generator. That is how you do it. So if you guys have any questions on it, just feel free to leave us a comment down below. And hi girls. And with that being said, thank you to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We bring you new videos each and every week with shorts throughout the week. Angels, what are you doing? You guys are so weird. You're so weird. These are koi angels. They're pretty, but the blacks are still my favorite. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does help, or if you've ever used one of these in an emergency situation. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, a big question, your tank or his?